causing me all kinds of issues right now. So this is ridiculous this morning.
What's up, guys? I am Michael McAnally, and this is Leo the Hiking Dog. For the last year, we have been planning and preparing for this thru hike of the Appalachian Trail. Thank you for joining our adventure. If you are enjoying the journey, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We would be super thankful.
Good morning, day 84. We are leaving Port Clinton right now, heading out on a rainy day, and we're gonna see how many miles we can get done today. We got a little ways to get to that hostel. I don't think we're gonna get there today. We'll probably, but there is a few cool things today. The Pinnacles today, so some really cool views and stuff like that. So hopefully it stays clear enough to be able to get some of those things. I'm excited for them. So, all right, we're gonna head off into the woods and get this day started. Alright guys, I'm having a real issue this morning. This humidity is so thick. First and foremost, it fogged up my glasses, and then I have to look down to see where I'm going because we're in Pennsylvania and I gotta watch my feet. So then the sweat drips into my glasses and I can't even use them. So I take my glasses off, which is fine. I don't mind having my glasses off, but I also lost my bandana the other day. I guess when it was raining and the bandana got wet, it loosened the knot, and when I was putting my pack on and off or somewhere, I lost my bandana. So now I have nothing to sweat or to wipe the sweat that's dripping down into my eyes and causing me all kinds of issues right now. So this is ridiculous this morning. It's slowing me down, and I don't like it. And also, it's causing my vision to be very, very blurry from constantly wiping my eyes without a rag, using my hands. So I just wanted to share that with you guys and be real this morning. That's just like, I'm not having a good morning. Not having a good morning. Wanted to get out here and just knock down some miles. I figured it would. I mean, the rain stopped. I mean, that's a bonus. That's a plus, right? So on the bright side, I did expect to be hiking in the rain for the first half of the day at least. So we don't have rain. So I guess I gotta look at the bright side sometimes, because I'm a little irritated and aggravated this morning. All right, we're gonna just keep on pushing and go as fast as I can. Alright guys, we made it to our first big view of the day. There's a couple of them today. This one's called Pulpit Rock, and then we had the Pinnacle after that. Now the trail did provide me a a new bandana. However, I can't use it yet until I wash it. So somebody dropped it and I found it hanging on a tree. So it did. It's gonna help in the future, but first I gotta wash it because I don't know who used it, and so I don't want to use it yet. Man, this sweat in the eyes is becoming an issue. All right, forget about that. Let's get to this view. Let's take a look at Pulpit Rock. It looks beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that amazing view. Even with all the rain and everything we've had today, we still got us a perfectly beautiful view. All right. Alright, we are coming up on the Pinnacle. We're a little less than a mile out now. This is going to be the second big view of the day. It's supposed to be I think what I was told was it's the best view in all of Pennsylvania. So, the clouds and everything look like they're going to hold off enough for us to get there. And we're also going to stop there and have our lunch. So, it's been a good spot for us to stop and have lunch. I haven't decided where I'm stopping at yet today. I wanted to leave it open-ended. I wanted to see how these slippery rocks would deal, or how we would deal with the slippery rocks as far as time and everything goes. But you know me, I'm going to aim for 20 and then kind of see where we land after that. So Pinnacle is about 9.7, so just under 10, and we're going to get there close to around 1 o'clock. So the rocks haven't been as bad as advertised, guys. So look, there are rocky sections in every part of the Appalachian Trail. There's rocky sections in Georgia. There's rocky sections in North Carolina. There's lots of rocky sections in Virginia. And you know, Pennsylvania is not all rocks. I mean, there's a lot of smooth trails in between the rocks. So again, I think it's just one of those things that gets overhyped and fear-mongered when you're out here on the trail. So it's, you just gotta watch where you step. You know, just be careful. There are some big rock fields that you have to navigate, but there's some big rock fields that you have to navigate in every state I've been in. So I don't know, maybe it's a little bit more condensed. That's the reason why people do that or fear-monger it. But I also know that it carries into New Jersey, but then also the very first half of Pennsylvania, there's literally no rocks. It's probably the smoothest trail you'll be on the entire Appalachian Trail, but nobody tells you about that. They only tell you about Rocksylvania. So, all right, anyway, we're gonna get this last little half mile in here to the Pinnacle, and I'm gonna show you guys the view, and we'll stop for lunch. just finished up lunch at the Pinnacle. That was by far the best view in all of Pennsylvania. So it did not disappoint. It lived up to the hype. And it was a fantastic place to sit and have lunch as well. So we're going to head and push on and see if we can get to that shelter. And I think what I'm looking at is the shelter's around 22 miles today. We're about 10 in, so that's going to leave about 12 more miles to go. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon right now. I don't think there's any hard miles, but we're just going to push and see if we get there. If not, then I'll tent somewhere. Not a big deal. I don't think that we have rain tomorrow, even though everything's wet right now. Literally, like everything is wet. I think I don't mind tenting. It doesn't bother me a bit. But I'm gonna see if there's anything else left on today's docket as far as views and stuff go. But I just let Leo off the leash for a little bit, and he is trying to get some energy out. We stopped and got him some extra food, and basically I couldn't find anything small, so I had to get 4 pounds of food, and I'm fixing to pick up another 4 pounds of food tomorrow. So I'm going to try to get him to eat as much food as possible, and then we'll have a little extra, so that'll actually give us enough food for 4 or 5 days at the rate that he's eating right now. But anyway, all right, we're going to keep pushing these miles. Well, I've heard of trail maintenance, but this is a first. Alright guys, I think we're going to have a change of plans here. I was reading the comments about that shelter that I was planning on getting to, and it looks like there's a homeless guy that continues to show back up at the shelter, causing issues and problems. I don't know if I want to deal with that tonight, because if I got there it would be a little bit later, so I don't think I want to deal with all that mess when I get there. So I think I'm going to get my 20 in and then start looking for just a remote tent site. That's good. I mean, that'll just stop me a couple miles short of what I planned on, but there's a couple of more views today, and I'm maybe hoping that I get something camping around one of the views. That'd be kind of nice. We'll see. We'll see when we get to them. But we got over 15 miles in so far. It's 4 o'clock. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hike between 6 and 7 time-wise, and kind of, like I said, kind of try to pick a nice spot. The one rocks are called Balanced Rocks, and I think the other view is called Dan's Pulpit. It looks like there might be some camping at Dan's Pulpit, And Balanced Rocks has a lot of comments about snakes. I'm not worried about snakes. But also it doesn't say anything about the tent site, so I don't know. We'll figure it out when I get there. All right, we're gonna keep on pushing these miles. What another amazing view. It's been such a slow day, but a beautiful day. And we get to end it with this. This is Dan's pulpit. Let me show you. After reading all those comments in the Far Out app about the homeless guy, I'm going to see... I did see that there was something that said something about camping up here. So this would be an amazing camp spot if we can find a spot for our tent. And then I can watch a beautiful sunrise in the morning. So there's a fire ring right here. I guess literally would be camping directly on the trail right here. Alright, either way, I'm going to figure it out. Either figure out a way to camp right here or push on. One or the other. Guys, we've climbed into the tent. We've both had dinner, and it's time to relax and just enjoy this beautiful view as I look out the tent, and can't wait to see the sunrise in the morning. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.